here, go there. Go anywhere with Phillips 66.
Live to the full with You Save Phillips 66, where your convenience is our pleasure.
Our PT department is comprised of physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We also have pelvic floor that we do. We have very competent and successful providers that provide the best care possible. Physical therapy helps in multiple settings. As a hospital, we're really proud of what we are able to provide. It's an all-encompassing department that is very, very much needed.
Nice job, Martin. Looking good. Oh, it's the funny car guy.
Hey, you got Napa know-how too, huh?
Yep. Well, Martin does go 200 miles an hour.
Ron breaks 300 in 4 seconds.
Yeah, in a straight line. That's real hard.
You drive in a circle.
You don't even steer.
Look at me.
Hey, you
I
two.
turn left.
Don't make me go get my can.
Your can's old.
Quiet! Matlock's on!
That's Daryl's can.
Boogity, boogity!
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
Bear Lake Sports are presented by Gary H. Tusher CPA, bookkeeping, tax returns, and payroll. Mountain Valley Dental, creating healthy smiles for Bear Lake and beyond. Leonard Distributing, proud to support the Bears. Flying S Title and Escrow, whatever it takes. Southeast Idaho Steel, locally produced steel sides and fixtures. Sampson's Island Grill at 253 South 4th Street in Montpelier. And Fast and Friendly Car Wash, new ownership, new equipment, and new name.
Welcome to Bear Lake High School. Time for championship basketball. The Bear Lake Bears versus the Marsh Valley Eagles. And this is their 4th matchup on the season. The first 3 matchups have gone to the Bear Lake Bears. This one's a big one.
Hi, I'm Dr. Reynolds. I work here at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. I'm a family physician trained in rural family medicine, and then I also do sports medicine. I grew up in Provo, Utah, played football at BYU, medical school at the University of Utah, then did my residency at the Family Medicine Residency of Idaho, and then after residency came here. I love the beauty, the place geographically here. I love the people, and I love that there's a certain type of get-it-done person that lives here and thrives here. Really any sports me and my family love. Jet skiing, being on the lake, ATVs, power sports, that kind of stuff. I think what I want you to know more than anything else is that I'm here for you, that I take that duty to you very seriously, and I want to provide you with the information or the guidelines that you need to make a good decision, and that I have your best interest at heart.
Bear Lake Dental in Montpelier is where kindness and dentistry meet. Our friendly, talented team have years of experience in providing compassionate service and high-quality dental care. Dr. Micah Himmerick, Dr. Monty Weston, and a full staff of dental experts are here to help you create a new smile. Visit Bear Lake Dental at 215 South 4th Street in Montpelier, online at bearlakedental.com, or give us a call at 208-847-0153. Bear Lake Dental, creating happy, beautiful smiles.
John Pym, Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine, DO. Interacting with wonderful people every day, being able to maybe make a small impact in their lives for good. I don't think that life gets any better than that. I am really excited to be here practicing in Bear Lake and be a good source for you and your family to take care of your healthcare needs.
Discover your future.
Bear Lake Drug in Montpelier is your full-service pharmacy, including prescription refills and medications. Bear Lake Drug also offers services such as rapid strep test, rapid influenza test, and medication synchronization. Ask your pharmacist for more details at Bear Lake Drug on Washington Street in Montpelier. Visit BearLakeDrugID.com. That's BearLakeDrugID.com. It's your local drugstore and a whole lot more. Bear Lake Drug.
My name is Benjamin Bozen. I am a family medicine physician. I really enjoy providing care to the whole family, from newborns to elderly care. I like athletes and sports medicine, and then I also do osteopathic manipulative therapy, which is a hands-on treatment. My ultimate goal is to be your advocate and to help you have the best life that you can have, to help you achieve your goals.
Good evening and welcome to Bear Lake High School basketball. It is championship basketball time. We are on the air. The Bear Lake Bears and the Marsh Valley Eagles. The winner advances to the state tournament if it's Bear Lake. If it is Marsh Valley, we'll do this again on Thursday night from Marsh Valley. But this is championship basketball tonight. These two teams have played 3 times on the season already. All 3 games so far have gone to the Bear Lake Bears. The first game played in Marsh Valley went to the Bears 51-24. Then the final regular season game here in Bear Lake went 61-39 Bear Lake, and then the other night in the second round of the tournament, the Bears won it 60-31. The Bears ranked number 2 in the state of Idaho in the 4A, and Marsh Valley sitting at number 4 in the 2A. Winner, like I already said, if it is the Bear Lake Bears, advances to state, and then Marsh Valley would advance to the play-in game. So the worst case scenario is for either of these teams is a play-in game. That game would be on Saturday at 1 o'clock and against the third place team from District 3. And right now that's looking like that is going to be Coe Valley Christian, as Weiser and Fruitland are playing each other for the championship, and both of those teams already advanced to the championship, to state, because they get 2.5 teams. Timberlake has also already advanced to the state championships, and Kimberly has already advanced to the state championship. And then Filer and Gooding play each other for the second team from that district. So Sugar Salem waiting for the winner, Teton South Fremont. Sugar Salem being ranked currently the number 1 team in the state. That would be a huge upset if they don't win the district championship there. And then Bears sitting at number 2. Timberlake sitting at number 3 has already advanced. Marsh Valley sitting at number 4, hoping to they have at least guaranteed themselves a chance at the play-in game. Fruitland sitting 5, Weiser sitting 6. Bonners Ferry is at 7th but has already been eliminated. Coe Valley Christian sitting down at 8th, and they are likely the team that will play Bear Lake or Marsh Valley, the team that does not win the district. Filer going to play Gooding tomorrow. Winner of that game goes to state. It will most likely be Filer. They're sitting at 9, and Kimberly sitting down at number 12. So as things stand right now, Sugar Salem would host Kimberly in the first round, and Bear Lake would host Filer, while Marsh Valley goes to the play-in game against likely Coe Valley Christian. Could be McCall Donnelly or Homedale as well, but it's likely Coe Valley. And then from there, if Marsh Valley advances to state, as of right now, they would play Fruitland, while Timberlake plays Weiser. So that's how the state tournament stacks up as things stand right now. But there's still a lot of basketball to be played, starting tonight as the Bear Lake Bears take on the Marsh Valley Eagles, winner to state. Let's take a 30-second break. We'll be right back here on the SVI Sports Network.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, safety is our top priority, not just for our employees, but for their families too. Our commitment extends beyond the workplace as we proudly support and contribute to the local community in meaningful ways. We're more than just a mine. We're a pillar of strength for those who live here. Discover how we make a difference at Simplot.com. Join us in fostering a safer, stronger community. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
Welcome back to Bear Lake High School. Had to take care of some business off the air for a second. The Bear Lake Bears and the Marsh Valley Eagles. The winner advances to the state tournament. Loser, if it is Marsh Valley, I should say, if Bear Lake wins, the winner is in the state tournament. If Marsh Valley wins tonight, we do this again from Marsh Valley High School on Thursday night. That game would take place at 7 p.m. That is the if necessary game. This is a true double elimination tournament, and the Bears, being the home team, have not lost in the tournament, and the Marsh Valley Eagles do have the one loss. Marsh Valley advanced to this game courtesy of beating Snake River the other night. Close game, 60-57 on Saturday night from Marsh Valley. So the Eagles had a tough fight last Saturday night, finally got past Snake River and made it back to play the Bear Lake Bears. The Bears advanced to this game by beating Marsh Valley last Thursday night by a final score of 60-31. So Bears haven't played since last Thursday when they faced these Marsh Valley Eagles. The Bears have not lost a game, a winning streak going back to the 7th of January when they last lost, and that was to the number one team in the state, Sugar Salem, at Sugar Salem. Since then, they've won 13, I think, in a row going into tonight, and obviously the favorites tonight. Let's look at their rankings real quick just to see how far, what the computers say tonight's game should be. Got to put my glasses back on. You got all this ready for me. According to the computers, the Bears are a 8 to 9 point favorite tonight. And so that's how things stack up as we go to the district championship basketball game. And we already talked about the other things going on around the state. It's a lot of basketball to be played, but things are happening pretty much the way we expected. It's interesting. Kimberly is going to be the district champion, but most likely will go in as the 8th seed. And Filer, who will be the runner-up in their district, will go in as the 7th seed because Filer sits quite a bit ahead of Kimberly in the state rankings. And so that's the way it's going to be. Kimberly sits 12th in the state and Filer at 9th. But courtesy of some teams in front of them that won't be at the state tournament, including Bonners Ferry, who's already been eliminated, Teton, not eliminated yet, but if they win, that means that Sugar Salem is eliminated. And then McCall Donnelly would have to play the winner. Well, Coe Valley Christian, McCall Donnelly, only one of those two will advance to the play-in game. And then the winner of that game would play against the loser of our championship. So Marsh Valley, if they lose tonight, Bear Lake, if Marsh Valley wins the next 2 in a row. So that's how things stack up and why they stack up. And just look ahead at our future broadcasts. We got about a minute left. Tomorrow night we'll be on the air from here at home as the boys host the American Falls Beavers. So boys basketball on the air. If the Bear Lake girls win tonight and are state champions, our next broadcast for the girls will be at state, and it will be audio only, as the state broadcast rights are NFHS's, so we'll be audio only for the girls the rest of the way if they win tonight. So there you go. That's what's coming up. We got about a minute left before we're going to get started here. Pretty good crowd in the building tonight. I'm alone, but I'm not alone. Lisa's sitting next to me. She's got the stats ready to go. She'll keep us updated, but she has lost her voice, which is not a good thing when when your career is speaking into a radio microphone. But she's kind of gone hoarse, and so I'll be on my own tonight. But we'll make it work, and we're about to do the starting lineups, get the state championship, district championship, 5th district championship for 2026. I'm okay tonight. For 2026, tipped off here in just a minute, right after the Bear Lake High School Pep Band plays the school song. I'm going to do double duty. I'm going to talk as if I'm just talking to the arena, but you'll be able to hear it as well. I'll keep the microphone on tonight. Usually I turn it over to Lisa, but she is under the weather. So we're going to have the starting lineups, the national anthem, all that good stuff. The national anthem will be played by the Bear Lake High School Pep Band. Because it's championship tonight, we'll keep it right here. Let them play one more time for you, and then we'll do the starting lineups and get championship basketball tipped off right after this. So here we go. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to District 5 Championship Basketball between the visitors from Marsh Valley and your Bear Lake Bears. Before we get started with tonight's championship game, I'd invite you all to please rise, remove your hats, and join us in honoring our country as the Bear Lake High School Pep Band plays our national anthem. Thank you, Pep Band. Once again, before we get started tonight, I'd like to remind you that sportsmanship is key. We remind you to let the players play, let the coaches coach, and let the officials call the game. You cheer loud and you cheer proud, but always cheer positive for your team. The starting lineups for tonight's championship game, starting with the visitors from Marsh Valley, number 2, Madison Foster. Number 10, Taisley Belknap. Number 11, Olivia Campbell. Number 12, Ellie Lunt. And number 24, Zaylee Merzlock. The Marsh Valley Eagles are coached by Ashley Baker and Jerry Dunn. All right, now the starting lineup for the Bear Lake Bears. A senior, number 1, Cortland Skinner. A junior, number 4, Brooke Bamey. A senior, number 13, Desiree Alleman. A senior, number 24, Peyton Crockett. And a junior, number 32, Hallie Wells. Your Bear Lake Bears are coached by Ken Wells, Josie Boris, and Sean Lloyd. All right, let's play basketball. Jumping up in the center court circle will be Merzlock and Wells. The Bears going from left to right as you hear it and we see it. For those of you joining us on the radio, Bears dressed in their home white uniforms, black numerals. The Marsh Valley Eagles in their road light blue uniforms with white numerals outlined in red. Merzlock and Wells set to jump it up. We're ready to get started. Championship basketball. And the tip is controlled by the Bears, goes to Alleman, and now Bamey will bring the ball in the front court. We're underway. Alleman, Crockett inside to Wells. Baskets up and in, and the Bears lead it 2-0. Very quickly getting the open look for Wells. Foster in the front court gets it down low to Lunt. Her shot is blocked by Alleman, rebounded by Wells, but then Wells throws it away. Campbell will intercept the pass, lay it up and in, and we're tied at 2. So after getting the block shot, The Bears could not complete the play, turn it over, leads to easy bucket, and it's 2-2. Crockett hands off to Allman. She's wide open. Foul line jumper. Yes. Desiree Allman playing on a little bit of a bum ankle tonight. She sprained it last Thursday night here against Marsh Valley in the semifinals. But she gets the early bucket from the foul line. Pass intended inside for Merzlock. Knocked down by Wells. Taken away by Allman. Now quickly to Crockett. Crockett's layup up and in. What a pass by Wells. Nice finish by Crockett. That's an early play of the game right there for the Bear Lake Bears to take the 6-2 lead. Nice pass. And Crockett steals another pass. The Bears defense right now making it look like Merzlock is wide open, but 3 times they've tried to get into her, and it's been picked. The pass has been picked off. The Bears defense tenacious. Crockett gets it to Skinner. Skinner to Allman. Allman spins down the lane, turns, and she'll bounce past to Crockett around the screen. Crockett will hand to Bamey. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Allman, long 2 on the way. No good. Bamey will secure the rebound. Bears reset inside. Wells open up. No good, but she's fouled. She'll go to line. She'll shoot 2. Nice pass there by Brooke Bamey. Hallie Wells is able to draw the foul and go to the foul line. The foul is on Merzlock. That is her first. Team first. And Hallie Wells has 2 points in the night, trying to make it 3 and 4 from the foul line. First one rims out. She'll have 1 more. Bears up 6-2. Wells trying to extend it to a game-high 5-point lead. Second one is good. So 7-2 with 6:18 left in the first period here on the Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard. Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare, you can count on them to care. Belknap down the lane looking for some help. She'll kick it back out to Merzlock. Merzlock drives. The ball's knocked away from her and still loose, and finally Wells comes up with it. Wells brings it in the front court. She'll go to Skinner. Back to Wells. Wells will wait for her teammates. Will set up the offense on the offensive end for the Bear Lake Bears. Wells had Skinner backdoor but couldn't get it to her. Skinner now dribbles across and goes to Bamey. Bamey down the lane. She'll kick to Wells. Wells spins. Nice pass to Crockett. Crockett up and in. Layup's good. 9-2 Bear Lake. Nice pass by Wells. Crockett with 4 in the early going for the Bear Lake Bears. Foster gets it to Campbell in the front court. Campbell baseline. Belknap. Jumper no good. Rebound taken by Peyton Crockett. And a good look there for Belknap. Just misses. And the Bears with the rebound and set the offense up. Bamey underneath with it. Too far underneath. Couldn't get it to go. But the rebound and put back by Peyton Crockett. She's got 6. 11-2 Bear Lake. Timeout taken by the Marsh Valley Eagles. And it's going to be a 60-second. We'll take it right here on the SVI Sports Network.
Go here, go there, go anywhere with Phillips 66.
Live to the full with You Save Phillips 66, where your convenience is our pleasure.
Our PT department is comprised of physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We also have pelvic floor that we do. We have very competent and successful providers that provide the best care possible. Physical therapy helps in multiple settings. As a hospital, we're really proud of what we are able to provide. It's an all-encompassing department that is very, very much needed.
Purchase DVD copies of this broadcast by visiting svistore.com. This is the SVI Sports Network.
Campbell tied the game at 2. The Bears on a 9-0 run. Coach Baker took the timeout, trying to settle down the troops. And after the timeout, Crouch checks in for the Eagles. And Foster will shoot the 3. There you go. 3-point make you save. Phillips 66 3-pointer for Maddie Foster. Shout out to Polly Dahlke, who's watching tonight and cheering on the Bear Lake Bears and Foster. And it's 11-5 after the USAVE Phillips 66 3-point shot. Live to the full, where your convenience is our pleasure. An offensive foul, off-ball screen. It looks like it's going to go on Skinner. Her first, Bear Lake first. 4:32 and left on the clock after the turnover. So after the dribble handoff, they called the moving screen on Skinner. Belknap will bring the ball into the front court. She gets it to Foster. Foster over to Campbell. Campbell tries to get it inside again. It's knocked down, but this time it goes back to her. That's happened 4 or 5 times already in the game. And it looks like Merzlock is open underneath, but the pass never gets there. Crockett could commit the foul. Campbell went to the hoop. Crockett blocked the shot, but gets whistled for her first foul. 4:16 left in the first. It will send Campbell to the line. The senior point guard, Olivia Campbell, 5'6", misses the first. She'll have one more. She made the first bucket of the night for the Eagles. Avery Hunter traditionally comes in for Crockett at this point. She checks in right now. Crockett goes to the bench with already 6 points on the night, having herself a good night. And Campbell's second free throw, no good, but the rebound goes to Belknap. Belknap scoops it up. It doesn't go. And Hunter, who just checked in, gets her first rebound of the night. She has been a beast on the boards the last couple games, averaging 7 or 8 rebounds at least per night off the bench for the Bear Lake Bears, just a sophomore. Bamey goes to Wells, now to Alleman. Her pass inside is tipped and picked off. Merzlock with a great defensive play. Here comes Campbell. And the Eagles down by 6, 11-5. Belknap cross court goes to Foster. Foster over to Campbell. Campbell will come back over to Belknap. Belknap's long three on the way. Yes! Back-to-back USAA Phillips 66 3-point shots. A 6-0 run for the Eagles, and it's 11-8. Just a 3-point Bear Lake lead after the Bears went on a 9-0 run. Pass goes inside to Hunter. Spins up. Gets it to go. She's fouled. What a strong move by Avery Hunter. I was talking to Coach Wells before the game, and we were talking about how Hunter has not been looking to take the shot. She's been looking to pass the ball when she gets it inside. This time she takes the shot, and she draws the foul, gets it to go, pushes the lead back to 5, and ends the 6-0 Marsh Valley run. The foul goes on Foster, her first. Checking the game, Pelto and Humphreys for the Bear Lake Bears, replacing Alleman and Skinner. Actually, Alleman and Bamey. Foul shot is missed by Hunter. Rebound goes to Crouch. And here come the Eagles. Pass goes inside to Merzlock. She gets it this time, but she can't get it to go. Rebound is still loose. Run down by Foster. She'll go to Campbell. And then Humphreys knocks away Campbell's pass. It'll still be Marsh Valley basketball with the 30-second shot clock. They'll inbound right in front of the Bear Lake bench. 13-8 with 3:11 left in the first period. Bears leading the Eagles. Campbell to Belknap. Belknap, kept that pivot foot down. She pump faked and almost walked with it. Nice pass inside to Foster, but she lost the ball. Never quite got a handle on it. Skinner now up ahead to Wells. Wells will pull it back out to Skinner. Skinner, you say Phillips 66 3-point shot on the way, no good. A rebound goes to Crouch, and she's fouled. This one's going to go on Abby Humphreys after the defensive rebound. 5-point game, 2:46 left. That's the first foul on Humphreys, third team foul. Bastian will check in for Foster, who has a 3-point make in this game. 2:46 remaining in the first period. Bastian and Belknap in the backcourt with it. Belknap now gets it in the corner to Crouch. Crouch will shoot the three. It's no good, right into the hands of Humphreys. Humphreys gets it to Skinner. Skinner down low to Wells. Wells back to Hunter. It's knocked away from her, but Pelto comes up with it. She gets it back to Hunter for the layup. Nice hustle play there by Pelto to get the layup to Avery Hunter, who's got 4 points on the night. Hunter with 4. Campbell down the lane. No good. Rebound is going to be taken down by Bastian. Her shot's blocked by Wells out of bounds. It'll be Marsh Valley basketball. Nice hustle there by Bastian to get the ball back. Wells blocks the shot. 7-point Bear Lake lead, 15-8, 2:12 left in this first period. Bastian going to drive, kick outside to Campbell. Campbell over to Belknap. Belknap back up top to Campbell. Campbell in the corner to Bastian. Bastian looks inside. Now she'll come back out to Campbell. Pelto knocks away and out of bounds. 17-second shot clock as the Marsh Valley Eagles will have it near mid-court on the far sideline. Substitution coming in. This is Geisbrecht? No, this is, it's the other Campbell. She's wearing number 3. Lainey Campbell coming into the game now. She's got the ball. She's got it down the lane. Misses the layup. But Crouch fights the rebound away from the Bears and gets it to go. Crouch with a strong play to fight the rebound out of the hands of the Bear Lake Bears and cut it to a 5-point game. Pelto to Wells, top of the key. Backdoor play to Skinner, not there. Skinner will come get it from Wells. Dribble handoff to Humphreys. Humphreys down the lane. Nice pass inside to Hunter. Hunter was preparing to get the rebound, so wasn't expecting the pass. It's a turnover. And the Eagles have it just down by 5 at 15-10. Belknap crosses midcourt, and she gets the pass to Laney Campbell, who goes to Merzlock. Pass is incomplete, out of bounds. Merzlock was kicking out to the wing, and Campbell threw it baseline. Wells will be the trigger for the Bears. Beamy back in for Skinner. And Lunt in for Crouch on the Marsh Valley side of things. Beamy will bring it into the front court. And Pelto now with the basketball. Wells, top of the key, inside to Hunter. It's knocked away, but she saves it to Humphreys. Humphreys down the lane. Up, no good. It was blocked. But Wells with the offensive rebound and putback. Hallie Wells with the second chance bucket, and the Bears up by 7 at 17-10. Lunt gets it to Campbell. She was open, but the pass was a little bit behind her, so she's not able to stay open. Belknap drives baseline, can't get the reverse layup to go. Wells with the rebound. She'll go quickly up ahead to Beamy. Beamy, almost struck her pivot foot there in the corner. Pelto open three on the way. No. Wells, offense rebound, put back, no. And the rebound now is a jump ball between Lunt and Beamy. You don't see Wells miss that shot very often. She was open underneath. It'll be Marsh Valley basketball on the held ball. And Crockett, with her 6 points, checks back in, replacing Wells. Merzlock checks out for the first time, and Campbell is back in. So both Campbells on the court right now for the Eagles. Bastian with the ball in the front court, setting up the offense. Double team comes. She gives it to Belknap in the corner. Campbell. Campbell for three. No good. That was Olivia Campbell. Rebound to the Bear Lake Bears, and Beamy will set the offense. Bears can take the last shot if they want it. 14 seconds on the game clock. No shot clock. Hunter gets called for the travel. The dribble came up a little higher than she was expecting it. By the time she secured the ball, she'd moved that foot, and it's a Bear Lake turnover. Crouch will replace Bastian for this final 10 seconds now, as the Eagles can try to cut into the Bears' 7-point lead. Belknap gets it in, but Crockett steals it away. Crockett to Humphreys. Humphreys layup, yes! So the Peyton Crockett having herself a ball game. She gets the steal, she gets the assist, and instead of the Marsh Valley Eagles cutting into the lead, the Bears extend the lead, and we'll go to the second period with the Bears up by 9 at 19-10. We'll be back in 30 seconds, bringing you the second quarter of this district championship basketball game from Bear Lake High School right after this on the SVI Sports Network.
Nice job, Martin. Looking good. Oh, it's the funny car guy.
Hey, you got Napa know-how too, huh?
Yep.
Well, Martin does go 200 miles an hour.
Ron breaks 300 in 4 seconds.
Yeah, in a straight line. That's real hard.
You drive in a circle.
You don't even steer.
Look at me.
Hey, you
I
too.
turn left.
Don't make me go get my can.
Your can's old. Quiet! Matlock's on!
That's Daryl's can.
Boogity, boogity!
Purchase DVD copies of this broadcast by visiting SVIstore.com. This is the SVI Sports Network.
Push to be the Steel Player of the Game. Southeast Idaho Steel, they offer a wide range of products from personalized signs to laser-made crafts, known for their metal works and custom signs. Find them on Facebook, and Peyton Crockett's parents run that business, Southeast Idaho Steel. Peyton has 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, having herself a good night so far, just one quarter in. Beamy's pass is knocked away, but she gets it back. Bears have their starters back on the court, and the pass goes to Beamy. It's tipped before it gets to her. She fumbles it. It goes out of bounds. Turnover, and the Eagles, down by 9, have the basketball. 19-10 is the score with 7:51 left in the second period. On the Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard, Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare, count on them to care. Lunt will dribble to the top of the key. She goes to Belknap. Belknap looking down low with nothing there. And now over to Campbell. Campbell hands it to Belknap. On the dribble handoff, now back to Campbell. Campbell looking for some help. She'll go to Lunt. Lunt back up top. Foster. Foster's 1 for 1 from 3, but can't get a look at it there. Campbell, nice pass to Merzlock. Her shot is blocked, though, by Wells. Campbell will secure the rebound, and they'll reset the offense now with 30 seconds on the shot clock. Pass inside to Merzlock. This time, nobody's going to block it. It's good. Right over the top into the Merzlock's hands. They've tried that several times. That time it works, and it's a 19-12 ball game as Merzlock got the easy bucket once they got the pass inside. Bamey now with it. She'll go baseline. She'll kick it to Crockett. Crockett is called for the travel. And out of frustration, bounces the ball baseline, but it'll be a turnover and Marsh Valley basketball. 19-12 is your score with 6:50 left in the first period. And Belknap will bring the ball into the front court. The Bears have dropped out of their full court pressure. Foster will kick it to Belknap. Belknap thinks about the three. Instead, she drives, and they call the defensive foul. That's going to go on Alleman. Bears fans wanted a charge there. Belknap will draw the foul. She'll go to the line. She'll shoot 2, a chance to cut into the lead. It's 19-12. Big lead of the game for the Bears has been 9. Marsh Valley has not led. The Bears scored the first bucket of the game, and after a tie, the Bears have led the whole way since then. Belknap's first foul shot is good. She'll have one more. And she gets point number 5 on the night for her, as both foul shots are good. It's 19-14. Bears lead is down to 5. Bamey brings the ball into the front court. She'll go to Wells, top of the key. Wells, dribble handoff to Alleman. Alleman, dribble handoff now to Skinner. Now to Wells. Wells spins, falls down. She's going to have to jump on the ball. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be Marsh Valley basketball, as Hallie Wells lost her balance, left the ball behind. She was able to jump on it and make it a jump ball instead of just a turnover. But it's Marsh Valley basketball. And the Bears kind of looking out of sorts tonight. They still have the 5-point lead, but they just cannot pull away from the Eagles. Foster will give it to Belknap. Belknap, left-hand dribble, now goes to Lunt. Lunt down the lane, kicks it. Foster, 3-point shot on the way. Good, that's her second. She's 2 for 2, and it's a 2-point game. The USA Phillips 66 3-point make by Maddie Foster. She's got 6. She's made 2 from downtown. Wells looking inside. Nobody there, so she'll go to Bamey on the dribble handoff. Bamey to Alleman. Alleman straight away. She'll back it out, reset the offense. Bounce pass to Wells, foul line. Wells looking inside. Now she's going to go back outside. Alleman, long 2, foot on the line. Doesn't matter, it doesn't go, but she gets her own rebound. She drives, makes the bucket. Nice hustle play by Alleman to get her own rebound and make the shot on the baseline. Now she commits the foul at the other end. She was set to check out anyway, but she picks up her second, and Abby Humphreys checks in for her. 21-17, that last bucket by Alleman just before she committed the foul. Pass comes into Olivia Campbell up top. Campbell will hand it to Foster. Foster down the lane, kick to Lunt. Lunt drives, kicks back out top to Belknap. Belknap drives, and they're going to say a foul. She cut through traffic and made the pass, but they say that Abby Humphreys reached in on her. That'll be second foul on Humphreys. And Coach Wells is saying, I'll concede that one, but I want that same call at the other end. Pass to Belknap. Belknap in the corner, 3-point shot on the way. It's a 1-point game. Belknap with the USA Phillips 66 3-point make. It's 21-20. Marsh Valley fighting back in this game. Bears led it by 9 to start the quarter. It's a 10-2 run in this second quarter. Pass goes inside to Wells. She's fouled. And then foul's going to go on Belknap. I believe that's her first team foul of the quarter for the Eagles. It'll be Bear Lake basketball baseline, 35-second shot clock, 4:48 game clock. And Pass comes into Wells. She's going to go to Bamey. Bamey gets tackled by Foster, and that's a foul. Bamey had turned her back to the defender to get the play from Coach Wells. Foster came in to try to tie her up, but Bamey had her back to her, so she had to come through her and draws her second foul. The second team foul of the quarter. And this ball's kicked, and it'll be another inbounds play. Belknap putting the pressure on. Bears get it into Bamey. Back to Humphreys. Humphreys will go to Bamey straight away for three. No good. Rebound going to be taken down, and Cortland Skinner can't bring it in. She had looked like she's going to have an easy rebound, but the ball bounces away from her, and the Marsh Valley Eagles have the ball with a chance to take the lead, down just by one as Hunter replaces Crockett. Bears look like they were going to pull away right at the end of the second quarter. At the first quarter, I should say. The second quarter has been all Marsh Valley. Lunt up top to Campbell. Campbell dribble handoff to Foster. Foster across the stop goes to Belknap. Ball's knocked away, but she's going to get it back. In the corner it goes to Lunt. Up top to Campbell. Campbell is going to go across court. Foster. Hunter on her. Foster drive, shoots. It's good. Foster with 8. She has not missed, and the Marsh Valley Eagles had their first lead of the game at 22-21. Just under 4 minutes to play in the first half. Bamey to Humphreys. Humphreys goes to Hunter. It's knocked away from her, out of bounds. And they say it's Marsh Valley basketball. That pass was tipped out of Hunter's hands, but they say Hunter tipped it last. So Marsh Valley has the ball, has the 1 point lead at 22-21 with 3:40 left in the first half. Foster will give it to Campbell. Campbell cross court now to Belknap up top. Belknap has the ball knocked away from her, but they'll call the foul. They'll call the foul on Bamey. So Belknap will inbound baseline. That's the 4th team foul. The Eagles will shoot the rest of the way in the first half. Foster will go to Campbell. Campbell baseline to Merzlock. Merzlock will come back up top. Campbell, she'll shoot the 3. No good. A rebound is knocked out of bounds. It'll be Bear Lake basketball as Wells hit the floor. She got hit from behind. Pass, the ball last tipped by Marsh Valley. And Bamey will bring the ball in the front court. Bears trying to recapture the lead, down by a point. Bamey goes to Hunter. Hunter back to Bamey. Bamey shoots the 3. No good. A rebound is going to go. Humphreys gets it, but she goes to the floor. She gets called for the travel. So Humphreys had secured the offensive rebound, but she fell to the floor with the ball in her hands, and it's a turnover. And Crouch checked back in for, I think, Foster. No, Foster's still out there. And then Belknap walked. It was Lunt that checked out. Belknap had her pass cut off, and she took steps before she could get rid of the ball. It's a turnover in Bear Lake basketball. 3 minutes left to go in the first half, 22-21. Marsh Valley in the lead by a point. Humphreys is going to get it to Wells, baseline. Wells turn around, up and in. Bears back in the lead by a point, 23-22, as Wells had the mismatch inside, got the pass to go. Foster is going to drive, throw it up over Hunter, no good. She made that one earlier. That time it doesn't go. Skinner gets the rebound. Bamey is fouled. And that one goes on Olivia Campbell. That is her first, team third. So the Eagles still have a foul to give. Bears have the ball. Bears have the 1 point lead with 2.5 minutes left to go in the first half. Bears led it by 9 when the second quarter started. Inside to Wells. Good. Nice pass. Nice shot. Bears back in the lead by 3. Wells with back-to-back buckets. And she has now 9 points on the night. Sorry, I misread that. 9 points on the night. Campbell with the ball up top for the Eagles. She's going to hand it to Foster. Foster now to Crouch. Crouch back to Campbell. Offensive foul. Same thing they called on Skinner on the other end. They call on Crouch this time. Same official called it too. After the dribble handoff, they called the illegal screen. So the Bears have the ball back, and now neither team has a foul to give. Foul shots the rest of the way. As Bamey will bring the ball in the front court as we go to 2 minutes left in the first half. Bears lead it by 3. Lob inside to Wells. Too high for her. Out of bounds. Good look. Wells would have had the bucket, but she couldn't catch the pass. A little bit too high, and it goes as a turnover. Campbell and Foster playing catch in the backcourt. They now come into the front court with it. Some token pressure put on there by Bamey. It's now Crouch with it. She'll come up top to Merzlock. Merzlock now goes to Campbell. Campbell up top to Belknap. Long 3, NBA 3. No good, but the long rebound goes to Crouch. And then she travels with it. Bamey stepped in the passing lane. Crouch had nowhere to go and commits the turnover. The Bears on a 4-0 run after the Eagles took the lead and have a chance to push the lead back to 5 and or 6. Timeout taken quickly. It's a 30-second taken by Marsh Valley. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the SVI Sports Network.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
This is live coverage of local high school sports on SVI Media and the SVI Sports Network.
Bears lead it by a score of 25-22 with 1:29 remaining in the first half. Championship basketball. And the Bears have the ball. Bears have a 3-point lead. The lead was as many as 9. Marsh Valley fought all the way back, took a 1-point lead. And now it is the Bear Lake Bears back in the lead after a 4-0 run. All those points scored by Hallie Wells, who has the ball now. She goes in the corner to Bamey. Bamey around the screen, drives, kicks to Hunter. Hunter in the corner to Humphreys. Humphreys will dribble across, and they say she traveled. Humphreys looking for the dribble handoff there and takes steps. Desiree Alleman will check back in for the final 1:18 of the first half. Campbell and the Eagles down just by 3. Now Foster, who's had the hot hand, she's got 8. And the pass goes inside through the hands of Lunt. Alleman takes it away. Skinner now up top to Alleman and to Bamey. The Bears set the offense with 1 minute remaining in the first half in the 3-point lead. Skinner with it. She'll go to Alleman, and they call a handoff, a foul on the handoff. They say that one's going to go on Campbell as she bumped into Skinner as she was driving the lane. Second one on Campbell, and it sends Cortland Skinner to the foul line. 25-22 on the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital scoreboard as Cortland Skinner trying to extend the 3-point Bear Lake lead. A little strong off the back of the iron, no good. She'll have one more. Skinner, I believe, is scoreless on the night. Yes, she is. Skinner has not yet scored. She's had some good defensive plays, but trying to get on the scoreboard for the first time. And does, and makes it a 4-point game at 26-22. Bamey steals the inbound pass. And then they call her for the travel as it was a 1-on-3 fast break. She probably should have pulled it back out there. She tried to get the layup, gets called for the travel. But it will be Marsh Valley basketball as they come into the front court, down by 4. Campbell all the way down the lane, up off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Merzlock. Her shot is no good. And then the Eagles fighting for the rebound, throw it off each other. Campbell and Lunt were fighting each other, didn't know it. And it'll be Bear Lake basketball. 4-point lead, about 5.5 seconds difference between game clock and shot clock. So the Bears will probably just look to play their normal offense, not worry about clock here, because they can't play 2 for 1. And Marsh Valley guaranteed to get it back anyway. And Alleman with the bucket gives the Bears a 6-point lead. The Bears on a 7-0 run right now. After the Eagles took a 1-point lead, the Bears back up by 6. Lunt across the key goes to Foster. Foster back up top. Merzlock. Merzlock goes baseline to nobody. And with 9.9 seconds left, now the Bears can work for the last shot of the half if they want it. They are on a 7-0 run currently. They can look to score more going into half. Bamey, cross front court. She'll dribble down the lane, spin, lay it up, no good, as the floater doesn't go. Rebound to Merzlock, but the Bears will lead it by 6 at halftime. They led it by 9 after 1. They lead it by 6 after 2. Whew. What a first half. The first quarter belonged to the Bear Lake Bears as they led it 19-10. The second quarter belonged to the Marsh Valley Eagles as they started the quarter on a 12-2 scoring run, outscoring the Bears by 10. Bears retook the lead and scored the remainder of the points in the half, scoring the last 7 to go up into the half, up by 6. The Bears will have the ball to start the second half. We're going to take, well, let's see. I'm going to stay right here and see if the cheerleaders are going to perform. If they are, we'll give you the halftime stats why they're performing. If they are not, then we'll just do a break. It looks like they are not going to perform, so we'll take a 2-minute break. Let me catch my breath because Lisa doesn't have a voice tonight, and I'll be back with the first half stats in 2 minutes on the SVI Sports Network.
Bear Lake Sports are presented by Gary H. Tusher CPA, bookkeeping, tax returns, and payroll. Mountain Valley Dental, creating healthy smiles for Bear Lake and beyond. Leonard Distributing, proud to support the Bears. Flying S Title and Escrow, whatever it takes. Southeast Idaho Steel, locally produced steel sides and fixtures. Sampson's Island Grill at 253 South 4th Street in Montpelier. And Fast and Friendly Car Wash, new ownership, new equipment, and new name.
Hi, I'm Dr. Reynolds. I work here at Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. I'm a family physician trained in rural family medicine, and then I also do sports medicine. I grew up in Provo, Utah, played football at BYU, medical school at the University of Utah, then did my residency at the Family Medicine Residency of Idaho, and then after residency came here. I love the beauty, the place geographically here. I love the people, and I love that there's a certain type of get-it-done person that lives here and thrives here. Really any sports me and my family love. Jet skiing, being on the lake, ATVs, power sports, that kind of stuff. I think what I want you to know more than anything else is that I'm here for you, that I take that duty to you very seriously, and I want to provide you with the information or the guidelines that you need to make a good decision, and that I have your best interest at heart.
Bear Lake Dental in Montpelier is where kindness and dentistry meet. Our friendly, talented team have years of experience in providing compassionate service and high-quality dental care. Dr. Micah Himmerick, Dr. Monty Weston, and a full staff of dental experts are here to help you create a new smile. Visit Bear Lake Dental at 215 South 4th Street in Montpelier, online at bearlakedental.com, or give us a call at 208-847-0153. Bear Lake Dental, creating happy, beautiful smiles.
Find local scores from around the region after the game at SVInews.com. This is the SVI Sports Network.
What a first half. It was entertaining. And the first half belonged to the Bears. The first 2/3 of the second quarter belonged to the Eagles. The Bears scored the last 7 points of the first half to take a 6-point lead into halftime at 28-22 on the Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard. And let's look at the stats. Leading the way for the Eagles, it's Foster and Belknap. They each have 8 points. Foster's doing it on 3 of 4 shooting. She's 2 for 2 from long range and 1 out of 2 from the 2-point range. So great shooting night for her. She's got 8. Belknap also with 8. She's also got 2 long balls. The Phillips 66 USAVE long ball has gone down 4 times. They're 4 out of 9. And that is why the Eagles fought all the way back and took the lead. They scored most of those in the second period. Foster and Belknap, hot shooting tonight, especially from 3 combined. Those two are 4 out of 6. The rest of the points, 2 for Olivia Campbell, 2 for Merzlock, 2 for Crouch, and that is their 22 points. They are 32% overall, 25% from 2 and 44% from 3. 2 out of 4, so 50% from the 3-point line. 15 rebounds, on the night for the Eagles. 6 of them on the offensive end. That won't make Coach Ken Wells happy that his team has given up 6 offensive rebounds. They only have 2 steals and have turned the ball over 5 times on the night. Fouls, not really a huge issue. Foster with 2 and Campbell with 2. everybody else 1 or less. So fouls not a big issue for the Eagles in the first half. On the Bear Lake side of things, the Bears have turned it over 10 times to go along with those 2 steals. And that is why so a total of 12 turnovers. And with those 6 offensive rebounds for the Eagles, that is why the Bears were starting to pull away, but the Eagles have fought right back into it. The Bears also have 6 offensive rebounds, 14 total rebounds. So Marsh Valley out-rebounding the Bears just by 1. Bears do have 7 steals to go with the turnovers for the Eagles. So turnovers about even between the 2 teams, rebounding about even between the 2 teams. The difference has been the 3-point shot, where the Eagles are 4 out of 9. The Bears are 0 for 4. Bears have not made a Phillips 66 3-point shot in the game. So that 12 points from the 3-point line is the difference. Without those, this is a very lopsided game. The Eagles with the hot shooting from the outside. Points for the Bear Lake Bears, leading the way as well. She's got 9. Crockett has 6. Alleman has 6. Hunter has 4. Humphreys with a couple. Skinner with just 1. The Bears are shooting 56% from the overall from the field. 13 out of 19, 68% from 2. 0 for 4 from 3. And this is another stat that will not make Coach Ken Wells very happy. 2 out of 5 from the foul line. So from the foul line, the teams are even. It is from the 3-point range that the Eagles are outscoring the Bears, and that's why it's a 6-point game. The Bears got a lot more 2-point buckets, but only a 6-point lead because of those 4 3-point shots. Other stats of interest, Bears, we already talked about rebounding, turnover, so pretty much Crockett and Wells each have 2 assists. That's big, and those assists have been big. Crockett having a great night. In the first quarter, she got all 6 of her points. She had 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. So Crockett looking for a quadruple double in the first quarter, but she couldn't maintain it. And in the second period, she went a little bit more quiet, and so she goes to halftime with the same stats basically she had at the end of the first quarter. Keys to the game in the second half, if you're the Marsh Valley Eagles, continue the hot shooting, especially from the outside. That's how they've stayed in the game so far. That's how they can make this force a elimination game, the if necessary game on Thursday night. If you're the Bear Lake Bears, perimeter defense is going to be the key, as they've given up those 12 points from the perimeter. And then clean up the offensive boards. If you're the Bear Lake Bears, you can't let the Eagles have second chance points. The Bears are the favorites by about 8 or 9 according to the computers, and they're looking to advance to the state tournament. If you weren't here in the pregame, if the Bears win this game tonight, they are district champs and advance to the state tournament next, not this weekend, but the next weekend up in Boise. Actually, most of the games will be played for the 4A in Nampa. If the Marsh Valley Eagles win, we'll do this again on Thursday night from Marsh Valley. If the Bears do win, the Eagles are not done. Their season's not over. They get a chance to play into the state tournament and would be the favorite against whoever they face based on the computer rankings. They would play that game in Twin Falls on Saturday at 1 o'clock. But work to do for both teams. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with the second half in 60 seconds right here on the SVI Sports Network.
John Pym, Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine, DO. Interacting with wonderful people every day, being able to maybe make a small impact in their lives for good. I don't think that life gets any better than that. I am really excited to be here practicing in Bear Lake and be a good source for you and your family to take care of your healthcare needs.
Let's get back to the game with Jared and Lisa live on the SVI Sports Network.
Welcome back. We are 16 minutes from deciding a champion. If it's the Bears, if it's the Eagles that win tonight, we've got to play another one on Thursday. The Eagles looking to force the if necessary game. The Bears looking to earn a berth in the state tournament. Bears will have the ball to start the second half. They have the lead by 6 on the Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard by a score of 28-22. Bears have their starters out there: Alleman, Bamey, Skinner, Wells, and Crockett. It is Lunt, Merzlock, Campbell, Belknap, and Foster, the same 5 that started the game tonight for the Eagles as well. And the Bears now going from right to left. Bamey with the ball, and she'll go to Alleman. Alleman in the corner to Bamey. Gets the screen from Wells. Now he's bounce pass into Wells, up and in, and she's fouled. That's the way the Bears want to start the second half. They get the bucket and the damage, and it goes on Belknap. And Lisa, is that 3? No, just 2 on her.
It's 2.
So Lisa's going to try it in the second half with her squeaky voice.
I apologize to everyone listening.
She's had a cold for about 3 or 4 days, is feeling better today, but the voice decided to go away. Wells gets the foul shot to go. She's got a dozen on the night now, and the Bears lead is back to 9. That is the game-high lead, 31-22, and the Bears now on a 10-0 run, dating back to the first half. Campbell with it. She'll go cross-court to Belknap. Belknap drives, baseline, floater, no good. Rebound is still on the floor. It's going to go out of bounds. It will be Bear Lake basketball. Lost touch by Foster as she dived for it. So the first look for the Bears is a 3-point play. The first look for the Eagles is a miss. The Bears with the 9-point lead in the basketball as Bamey comes in the front court and goes to Alleman. Alleman directing some traffic. She'll come up top to Skinner. Skinner down the lane. She'll have to come back up top to Bamey. Bamey will go to Alleman. Alleman's going to drive, pull it back out. And now she'll go to Wells.
9 seconds on the shot clock.
Wells up with it, no good. Good defense, but she gets the rebound back. Skinner for 3, no. And the Phillips 66U save 3-point shot refuses to fall for the Bear Lake Bears. But Alleman forces the turnover after the rebound. So the Bears get another chance at it. They've already had 2 shots on this possession. They're about to have a third. As the officials, who happen to be brothers, talking, and now they're talking to one of the coaches. I'm not sure. And ball goes inside to Bamey, knocked out of bounds by Foster. It'll be Bear Lake basketball on the baseline. 28-second shot clock.
Foster's had a great game. She has 8 points and she's hustling.
Aunt Polly would be very happy. And Alleman will bring it into Bamey. Out deep, Bamey to Alleman. And now an offensive foul on the screen. I think that's going to go on Peyton Crockett. It does.
That's her second.
As he said, the official says that Peyton stuck out her knee on the screen. So it will be Marsh Valley basketball. Bears lead it by 9, 31-22. Marsh Valley yet to score in the second half. In fact, since taking the lead at 22-21, they haven't scored in quite a while. Bears on a 10-0 run. Pass inside to Merzlock. Crockett with the block and the rebound. She goes up ahead to Skinner. It's knocked out away by Campbell. Skinner lost to touch it. But a great play by Crockett. Got the block, got the rebound. It will be Marsh Valley basketball. But that looked to be an easy bucket by Merzlock, and Crockett said no. Foster dribbling against Bamey. She'll come across to Belknap. Belknap back to Foster. Bears extending the defense a little bit out behind the 3-point line in this second half. Now to Campbell. Campbell goes inside. It's through the hands of Lunt, but kicked out of bounds by Wells. So with the 16-second, actually, probably, no, they didn't say kick, they just said out of bounds. So it'll stay at 16-second shot clock. The Eagles will inbound on the baseline. Belknap lobs it into Campbell, now to Foster. Foster to Campbell. Campbell drives, throws it up and in. Nice move by Campbell to get that one up and in over Crockett. Bamey will bring the ball into the front court. That breaks the 10-0 scoring run for the Bears and cuts the lead back to 7. Bamey shoots the 3. No! Crockett with the rebound and put back. It's no good. Wells with the rebound and put back. It's no good. Wells with the rebound and put back again. This time she's fouled. So 3 offensive rebounds on the possession, and will send Hallie Wells and her 12 points to the foul line.
Merzlock now with 2 fouls.
And the Bears ice cold from 3. That was a good look there by Bamey. It was in and out, almost went back in and then rimmed out. Wells gets the foul shot to go. The Bears back up by 8 at 32-24. And Wells will have one more. The Bears' big lead of the game has been 9. They've never been able to force it to double digits. And it's going to stay at 8. The rebound to Lunt. And the Eagles with the ball in the front court. Belknap goes around the screen and hands off to Foster. Foster up top to Campbell. Campbell gives it back to Lunt up top, Belknap. Belknap down low to Lunt. Her shot is blocked by Alleman into the hands of Wells. And then Skinner with it in the front court quickly to Bamey. Bamey lobs inside to Alleman. Now left-hand layup. Nice pass. Nice shot. Bears with their first double-digit lead of the night, 34-24 on the beautiful assist by Alleman, who got the block on one end and then ends up with the bucket on the other end. Campbell looking inside for Merzlock, just not there. They finally get it to her. She's double-teamed. She has to come back out now to Belknap. Belknap driving. Her shot up, no good, but there is a foul. Let's see who that goes on. It's going to be on Crockett. That's going to be number 3. She's about 30 seconds from her normal break anyway, so Hunter will check in for her after this first foul shot by Belknap. And Crockett with her 3 fouls will go to the bench. Belknap with her first foul shot is good. She's now the leading scorer for the Eagles on the night. She has 9. Foster will go to the bench, and so will Lunt. Checking in is Crouch and Bastian for the Eagles. Belknap for one more. It's no good. Rebound is taken down by Hunter. And the Bears with the 9-point lead and the ball. Now to Bamey. Bamey looking to the side, gets the call. She'll go to Wells on the foul line. Wells will look for a cutter. She'll go in the corner to Bamey. Bamey around the screen by Wells. Stop, shoot. No good. Wells with the rebound. Put back, no good. Hunter with the rebound. The ball's taken away from behind by Crouch. So after Hunter got the rebound, she went to go put it back up. Crouch just took it away from behind. Not really a blocked shot, more of a steal. Bastian falls through to the floor with it. Bamey jumps in to try to tie her up. Now Alleman will jump in there and get the tie up. So Bastian just lost her footing, went to the floor, was lucky to, similar to the play that happened to Wells, lucky to get the tie up as Alleman checks out, and Humphreys checked in for her. Campbell with it up top. She lobs it inside to Merzlock. No good. She gets her own rebound. This time she's blocked, but she's fouled. 3 Bear Lake Bears there. We'll see who gets it. And that one goes on Hunter.
Her first.
And that's the rebounding I talked about in the halftime, is the Eagles are staying in this game because second chance points and 3-point shots. And in the second half, that hasn't changed, as another second chance opportunity as the first foul shot goes in. And it's 34-26 on the Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard. Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare, count on them to care. Visit them at blmhospital.com. And Merzlock's second foul shot is no good. Rebound taken by Hallie Wells. And Bamey will bring the ball into the front court for the Bears. Bears have the 8-point lead. Big lead of the game is 10. Big lead of the game for the Eagles. They only had it once, and it was just a 1-point lead. Ball's knocked away and taken away. Pass was tipped. Crouch comes down with it. Another turnover for the Bears. This time the Bears steal it right back as they try to get inside to Merzlock. Skinner. Bamey, 3-point shot on the way. No good. Rebound to Bastian. Bastian will have to throw it out of bounds off the feet of Humphreys as she was trapped in the corner. But another 3-point miss for the Bears. Bamey will check out. Pelto will check in with 3:29 left in the third and an 8-point game at 34-26.
Foster back in the game for Olivia Campbell.
And Bastian finally gets it into Belknap. Pelto putting on some pressure in the back court. And now Foster with it. Foster will drive. She'll have to bring it back out. She'll kick it over to Bastian. Bastian will drive. She gets baseline. Up and no good. Rebound taken by Avery Hunter. And then she'll get it to Pelto. and Pelto will bring it into the front court for the Bears and set the offense. Right down the lane, shoots the three, no good. She was wide open. Nobody picked her up, so she shot the three from the top of the key. Rebound to the Eagles, and the Bears remain 0 for the night from the USA Phil 66 3-point line. Pass is through the hands of Bastian. She was looking to make her move before she caught the basketball, and the ball trickles out of bounds. Bears get the ball after the turnover. As we go under 3 minutes to play in the third, we're about right where we were when we started this quarter. Bears were up by 6 at halftime. They're up by 8 right now. As Humphreys gives it to Skinner. Skinner will hand to Pelto. Pelto across the lane. She'll get it to Wells. Wells.
Oh, she right out grabbed her.
Skinner down the lane. Layup up and in. Nice move by Skinner. The left-hand layup goes. Bears lead is back to 10. That is tied for the game high lead at 36-26. Pelto nearly takes it away, but Crouch will come down the lane. Ball's tipped away. It goes right to Bastian, though. Her layup with the left hand is good. Bears got the defensive deflection, but the pinball ends up in the hands of Bastian, who gets the shot to go. It's back to an 8-point game. Inside to Hunter. Layup. No! A little bit too hard. Hunter was open, but she doesn't get it to go. Belknap with it in the front court. She'll slow it up now. Go inside to Bastian. Bastian shot blocked out of bounds by Wells. I think that's the case. Sebastian had nowhere to go, so she tried the shot. Wells knocked it out of bounds.
Campbell back in for Belknap. Bastian coming out, being replaced by Lunt.
So it is Marsh Valley basketball on the baseline. They trail it by 8. They get it into Merzlock, and she misses. The rebound, though, is taken down by Crouch as Foster knocked it away. Now Crouch loses it, but gets it back in the corner. It goes to Belknap. To Lunt. Lunt's going to drive baseline. She'll kick it out. Foster, 3. No, she misses this time. Humphreys secures the rebound, but the pass knocked away from her. Goes to Campbell. Lunt goes to Crouch. Crouch's going to go baseline with it. Her shot's blocked by Wells, and Humphreys gets the rebound. Humphreys gets it to Pelto, and the Bears will slow it up, bring it into the front court, and try to get a shot here, as it's kind of been chaotic basketball for the last couple minutes. And the pass knocked away by Campbell and stolen away. As now the quick pass down to Lunt. She wasn't ready for it, so it goes out of bounds. Both teams need to calm down right now, and Coach Wells says, let's do that. Let's sit down. Let's take a timeout. He takes it. It is a 30. We'll be back in 30 on the SVI Sports Network.
Discover your future with Simplot, where a multitude of career opportunities await. Whether you're interested in mining, agriculture, engineering, technology, manufacturing, management, or a number of additional options, Simplot offers not just a job, but a truly satisfying and rewarding career. Explore our diverse range of positions and find where you belong. Visit Simplot.com to view available positions locally and across the United States. That's Simplot.com, a world of career opportunities.
Your home for the Bear Lake Bears. This is SVI 4 and the Wave, all part of the SVI Sports Network.
Bears lead it by 8 at 36-28 after the timeout. They're going to reset the shot clock, 1:21 left in the period. Bears outscoring the Eagles in this quarter 8-6. Low-scoring quarters, both teams have settled down defensively. Pelto goes to Wells. Wells can't get the cutter, so she'll now hand to Pelto. Pelto around the screen, back to Wells. Wells drives baseline, kicks it to Humphreys. She's fouled. It'll be foul shots for Humphreys. Nice pass there by Wells.
That goes on Lunt. 21. I don't think so.
It should have been 12.
It's 12. It's Lunt.
Yeah, they don't have a 21, so Humphreys' foul shot is good, and the Bears lead back to 9 at 37-28 with 1:04 left in the third. Merzlock will check back in, and very quickly, we hadn't even made note that Roche was out there, and Merzlock is back in for her, so just a very short break. No, I hadn't noticed that Roche had even checked in, and Humphrey's shot's no good. Rebound taken by Lunt, and she'll bring it into the front court. Now over to Campbell. Now both Campbells are in there as Lainey Campbell goes to Foster. Foster's pass tipped out of bounds by Hunter. And Crockett will check back in. Brindley Walker has checked in for the Bears. She snuck out there during that timeout as well.
All right, coming out of the game, Wells.
And Foster drives the lane. She'll kick back out. Lainey Campbell down the lane. She kicks to Merzlock. Baseline jumper. Misses everything. The rebound goes to Foster in the corner. And the cross-court pass to Campbell. Campbell will drive. She misses. That would have been big. It would have been a three-point opportunity. Humphreys fouls her. That'll be Humphreys' third, I believe.
Yes.
And it will send Olivia Campbell to the foul line with 38 seconds left in the third period with a chance to cut into the 9-point lead. First one is no good. Hit the front, hit the back, and popped out. The lead was 8 at halftime. It sits at 9 right now for the Bear Lake Bears. Campbell, second one, good. It's an 8-point game. Walker quickly up court to Pelto. Now back to Walker. Bears ran a quick hitter there to get the ball into the front court. Hunter with it, now to Pelto. Pelto around the screen looking for Hunter, back door, not there. So she'll lob it over, and Brindley Walker will run it down. That could have been a turnover. Hunter now to Pelto.
Beautiful.
Pelto misses the shot, and the rebound goes off the Bears. I think Pelto was a little bit too far under. She probably should have taken one dribble and done the reverse layup. With 13 seconds left, Belknap will replace Lainey Campbell, and the Eagles can cut into this 8-point lead. It was a 6-point lead at half. It's an 8-point lead right now. Campbell in the backcourt with it still, looking for some help. She finally gets it to Lunt, down the corner to Foster. Foster will come up top. Campbell will get it up to Belknap. Her three is on the way. It's no good. They said they would have counted, but it doesn't go. So that ends the third period. The Bears extend their halftime lead to 8, and we'll be back with the fourth quarter in 60 seconds on the SBI Sports Network.
Bear Lake Drug in Montpelier is your full-service pharmacy, including prescription refills and medications. Bear Lake Drug also offers services such as rapid strep test, rapid influenza test, and medication synchronization. Ask your pharmacist for more details at Bear Lake Drug on Washington Street in Montpelier. Visit BearLakeDrugID.com. That's BearLakeDrugID.com. It's your local drugstore and a whole lot more. Bear Lake Drug.
My name is Benjamin Bozen. I am a family medicine physician. I really enjoy providing care to the whole family, from newborns to elderly care. I like athletes and sports medicine, and then I also do osteopathic manipulative therapy, which is a hands-on treatment. My ultimate goal is to be your advocate and to help you have the best life that you can have, to help you achieve your goals.
Your home for the Bear Lake Bears. This is SVI 4 and the Wave, all part of the SVI Sports Network.
Bears have the basketball. Bears have the lead as we start the fourth quarter. Crockett is going to bounce it to Skinner to avoid the 5-second call. Skinner now to Bamey. Bears starters on the court. And same for the Eagles as both teams fighting for a chance at the state tournament. Skinner all the way down the lane with the reverse layup. Baseline, and the Bears lead is back to 10. Bears defense has solidified. The Eagles went on a big run to start the second quarter, took the lead at 22-21. It's 18-7 since then for the Bears. They've only allowed 7 points since about midway through the second and all of the third quarter. Belknap misses the long shot, and on the rebound, a foul. Looks like it's going to go on Merzlock.
Her third.
So 3 on her, as Belknap had a good look from the corner, just didn't go. And the rebound foul, and the Bears have a chance to extend their 10-point lead. It would be the big lead of the game, as they've never led by more than 10. Marsh Valley led it by 1 as Merzlock knocks it away from Bamey. Bamey gets it back. Lob inside goes to Wells. Wells spins, and she is going to say jump ball. Wells had Crockett open, but she decided to go up with it. The ball was blocked, and they call it a jump ball, so it's Marsh Valley basketball. 7 minutes left in the game. If the Bears hold on to this 10-point lead, they advance to the state tournament. If the Eagles can fight all the way back, we'll do this again on Thursday from Marsh Valley. Inside to Belknap, layup good, nice pass by Olivia Campbell, and Belknap with the bucket, and it's an 8-point game, 39-31. And defense has been the theme of the night. Both teams playing excellent defense. Bamey down the lane, all the way up with it. She's blocked. It will be Bears basketball. Merzlock with a nice recovery to get the block. Bamey had a step on her, but Merzlock caught up and blocks it out of bounds. It'll be Bear Lake basketball on the baseline. Alleman will be the trigger, and she'll come into Crockett. Crockett up and no good. Rebound tipped but taken by Campbell, and then she's fouled as Alleman was off balance and just tripped over her. Third foul on Alleman. So the Bears had 2 good looks on that possession, could not get either one of them to go. And it's the Eagles with the basketball, only trailing by 8 with 6:26 left in this game. The computers have got it right tonight because this was supposed to be an 8-point game as Wells gets the steal after the deflection, and Bamey will bring it in the front court. Computers say it's an 8-point game. Right now on the scoreboard, it's an 8-point game. Alleman with it. And she'll try to go inside to Crockett. It's knocked away, but Bamey will run it down. It probably should have been a kicked ball. It doesn't really matter as Alleman goes up top to Wells. And Bamey now down the lane. She'll go to Alleman, top of the key. Alleman swings it to Skinner.
7 seconds.
Skinner back to Alleman.
5.
Alleman down the lane, up and yes! What a play by Alleman as the shot clock was about to go off. The Bears lead us back to 10 at 41-31. Campbell will lob it inside. Crockett knocks it away, but it goes to Lunt in the corner. Campbell with it up top again. She'll drive this time. Go to Merzlock. Baseline out in three-point line range. She tries to go baseline. She'll shoot the 3. No good. She missed the rim and off the backboard into the hands of Wells. Now Skinner with the ball in the front court. Bears with the ball. Bears with the 12-point lead. Alleman, who had that nice play just a minute ago with the basketball. She goes over to Skinner. Skinner tries to go baseline to Crockett. Luntz knocked it away. And 15-second shot clock for the Bears. They're 4:59 from a district championship as Humphreys will check in, replacing Alleman. Alleman's nursing that bum ankle. She's had a good game, but she'll go to the bench right here. And Humphreys comes into Bamey. Bamey up top to Wells. She loses it, but she'll run it down. Now she hands it to Skinner. Skinner down the lane, hands it to Humphreys. Humphreys misses the shot. Rebound to Campbell. Humphreys had a chance at it, couldn't get it to go. Crockett knocks it away, and then a timeout taken. It's a full taken by the Eagles. We'll be back in 60 on the SVI Sports Network.
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, safety is our top priority, not just for our employees, but for their families too. Our commitment extends beyond the workplace as we proudly support and contribute to the local community in meaningful ways. We're more than just a mine. We're a pillar of strength for those who live here. Discover how we make a difference at Simplot.com. Join us in fostering a safer, stronger community. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine.
Go here, go there, go anywhere with Phillips 66.
Live to the full with You Save Phillips 66, where your convenience is our pleasure.
Your home for the Bear Lake Bears. This is SVI 4 and the Wave, all part of the SVI Sports Network.
Bear Lake Bears lead at 41-31. They're 4:41 from a district title. The Marsh Valley Eagles doing everything they can to force an if necessary game on Thursday night. Campbell's going to drive. She kicks it to Belknap. Belknap in the corner goes to Lunt. Lunt back up top to Foster, who had the hot hand in the first half. Ball's knocked away from her, but she tips it over to Merzlock. Now up top, Campbell. Campbell shoots the 3. No good. Off the top of the backboard and into the hands of Crockett. Crockett bounced past to Bamey. And the Bears will bring the ball into the front court. And Bamey around the screen from Skinner. We'll slow it down, set the offense. 4:11 left. Back up top, it goes to Wells. Wells will hand to Bamey. Bamey around the screen, down the lane. Corner, Skinner, 3. No! The Bears still 0 for the night. Merzlock and Lunt fight each other for the rebound. Merzlock comes up with it. And here come the Eagles still alive as we go to 3:52 left in this ball game. Bounce pass. Pass baseline. Shots blocked by Crockett into the hands of Humphreys. Belknap's 3 is no good because of the block shot. Quickly up ahead to Crockett. Cross court Skinner. Skinner to Wells. Wells. Bunny. Easy. 12-point lead, biggest lead of the game for the Bears. Nice passing there. Crockett with the assist. She's got at least 3 assists on the night, and a nice play by Wells to push the Bear Lake lead to 12. Cross-court pass goes to Belknap. Belknap will go baseline. Lunt. She misses into the hands of Hallie Wells. And Crockett didn't block that shot, but she affected that shot. Lunt had to shoot it a lot higher than she intended to. Now the lob pass comes into Crockett. She gets tripped up and was falling out of bounds, so she passed it back outside. Foster intercepts the pass. Campbell quickly to Belknap. Belknap will shoot the 3. Yes, it's good. There's a USAA Phillips 66 3-point make. And with under 3 minutes in the game, it's back to a 9-point ball game as Belknap got another 3-point shot. That's been the difference in the game. Bears have yet to make a 3, and that is the at least 5th 3-point shot of the night as Belknap now knocks it out of bounds. As Skinner went baseline, her shot to Bamey is knocked away. Pelto, Alleman, and Hunter checking in. Humphreys, Bamey, and Crockett going to take a break. I think this will be a short break for the Bear Lake starters. Wells with it. She's going to drive, spin, and she's fouled. Nice play there by Hallie Wells to earn a trip to the foul line. That one I think is going to go on Belknap. That's her 3rd. Fouls are not a concern unless you're Marsh Valley hoping to start to stop the clock by sending the Bears to the foul line, and they still have 2 fouls to give. That's only their 2nd, as Wells pushes it back to a 10-point game at 44-34. In a game like this, sometimes you wish that foul count was a little bit higher, so when you start fouling to stop the clock, if that's what they turn to here in a minute, it's quicker. Wells goes 1 for 2, but the rebound to Hunter, but she throws it away into the backcourt. She had it on the baseline. She threw it over the head of Pelto, and it's a turnover with 2:29 left. In a 10-point game, 44-34. Bastion in the backcourt with the ball for the Eagles. Now she goes to Campbell. Campbell drives, bounce pass to Merzlock. Nice pass, but she misses. She gets the foul, so she'll go to the line. That was a beautiful pass by Campbell. Merzlock leaves it short, but she'll have a chance to score from the foul line. And that foul goes on Desiree Alleman. That's foul number 4 on her. Merzlock's foul shot is good. Back to a 9-point game, 44-35. 2:20 remaining. If the Bears hold on, they go to state. If the Eagles come back, we do it again on Thursday night. Merzlock's 2nd foul shot is no good. Long rebound in the corner. It's going to be fought for between Crouch and Hunter. It's a jump ball, so it'll be Bear Lake basketball. And just like I thought, Crockett and Bamey quickly back out there. Pelto and Hunter coming out. So Bears have their starters for the last 2:19. They have a 9-point lead. And now the Eagles going to pick up the Bears full court. Man-to-man full court pressure here. Bamey will come across half court, being defended by Bastion. Bounce pass to Wells. Wells goes inside to Crockett for the easy layup. Crockett has the huge height advantage on Campbell, and she gets the easy bucket. Bears lead is back to 11. Bastion will go to Campbell in the front court. Campbell goes down the lane. She's cut off by Skinner over to Bastion. Bastion inside to Wells and Crockett, but Wells knocked it away. Crockett couldn't come up with it. They bumped into each other, and Bastion ended up with the ball in the corner. Quick timeout taken by the Eagles. It is a 30. We'll take it on the SVI Sports Network.
Our PT department is comprised of physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy. We also have pelvic floor that we do. We have very competent and successful providers that provide the best care possible. Physical therapy helps in multiple settings. As a hospital, we're really proud of what we are able to provide. It's an all-encompassing department that is very, very much needed.
And now, back to the game with more live coverage of Bears basketball on the SVI Sports Network.
Buckle up, the final 147 could be fun as Belknap gets it into Crouch. It's just a 11-point game. Crouch going to drive all the way to the hoop, put it up off the backboard, no good. Belknap gets the rebound, and then she is fouled. Bamey reached in, thought she had the jump ball, but it'll be a foul call instead. It was not shooting, and that's only the third foul on the Bears, second on Bamey. So it's just a baseline out of bounds play with 1:37 left for the Eagles. They'll bring it in to Foster. Foster over to Crouch. Crouch in the corner to Lunt. Inside to Crouch. Her shot is blocked by Crockett, but they're going to call the foul. This time Crouch will go to the line. Crockett thought she had the block. That's her fourth. So with 1:30 left in an 11-point game, it will be Crouch at the foul line. Paisley, the junior guard, puts the first one off the back of the rim and no good. She'll have one more, trying to cut it to a 10-point game. Anything can happen with the way that the Eagles can shoot from the three-point line. And Crouch makes the second, so it is just a 10-point game at 36-46. Bears in the lead. Bamey with the ball. She'll dribble into the front court. And all the way down the lane, and then pull it back out, go to Wells. Bears would be smart to take some time off the clock right here. And the ball is handed to Skinner, and Skinner's fouled. That's a foul you don't want at that point if you're Marsh Valley, because it resets the shot clock at 35 seconds after the Bears had already taken about 15-20 seconds off. It does not mean foul shots yet, so now the Bears can run more time if they choose to. Alleman on the inbounds. Will lob it in to Skinner. Skinner will hand to Bamey, and Bears will just try to take some time off the clock. Wells with it. She'll hand it off to Skinner. Skinner is going to go baseline, and she's fouled. 11 seconds came off the clock, and now a new reset, and still no foul shots. That one's on Campbell. That's her third. So with 1:05 left in a 10-point game, Bears will have the inbound with a fresh shot clock, and now we'll see if Marsh Valley chooses to foul quickly. Alleman will lob it in to Campbell, takes it away. It was intended for Wells, and then Wells commits the foul. So it went over the head of Wells. Crockett stepped up to grab it, but Campbell stepped in between, gets the steal, draws the foul. That's worst case scenario for the Bears, because now the clock is stopped and Campbell is at the foul line on the other end. She has 5 points on the night. She'll go to the line. She'll shoot a pair. Leaves the first one short. She'll have one more. 1:03 left. And the Bears fans letting her hear it. And she kind of giggled. She kind of rushed it and left it short. Her second one, no doubt on that one. It goes in. It's a 9-point game, and the Marsh Valley Eagles will take their final timeout. It's just a substitution, no timeout. So Foster will come out, and Bastian checked in. Belknap will also come out. I wonder if this is some offense-defense, because you just took your two-best shooters off the court. And Bamey in the backcourt with it, and she's fouled. Bamey will go to the foul line. That's Crouch that commits the foul. So Bamey will shoot two. That's 3 on Crouch, and now Foster and Belknap do indeed check back in. And it's going to have to be a 3-point barrage here for the Eagles as they're down by 9. Bamey at the foul line can push it back to double digits, makes the first one. It's now a 10-point game. That one's big because that makes it a 4-possession lead. Even if you're making 3-pointers, it's a 4-possession game. Belknap, and like I said, Foster checked back in. Bamey at the line misses. The rebound to Lunt. She'll go to Campbell. Campbell will bring it in the front court, spin down the lane, go to Foster, but it's tipped by Crockett out of bounds. So with 52 seconds left, it will still be Marsh Valley basketball. They're down by 10. They got a 28-second shot clock. They need to get a quick 3 here. Ball comes into Campbell. She'll come back to Belknap. In the corner, they go low to Merzlock. Merzlock's double-teamed, and she throws it away too high over the head of Foster. That might do it, as we're down to 45 seconds, and the Bears up by 10, and we'll have the basketball. And Merzlock, they went inside to Merzlock instead of looking for the 3. She got triple-teamed. She went outside, tried to go outside with it, and then there's a foul before they can even get it inbounded. It goes on Crouch. So I guess if you're Marsh Valley, that's good because no time went off the clock. That's her 4th, and Belknap and Foster, I'm sure, will check back in. Bamey back to the line. She's 1 out of 2 a minute ago. she has a chance to make this a 12-point game if she can go 2 for 2 here. Her first foul shot is good. It's to an 11-point game. And sure enough, Belknap and Foster come in. Bastion and Crouch check out. 45 seconds left, 11-point Bear Lake lead. And Bamey goes 2 for 2 this time. It's now a 12-point lead. So 4 3-pointers without the Bears scoring is what the Eagles need. Campbell is going to dribble down the lane and throw it back out to Belknap. Belknap's tied up, but she's fouled. I think that's 5 on Alleman, and it is. That'll send Belknap to the line. She'll shoot a pair. Right there, find the Bears. I let her go. She was going down the lane to take a 2, which would have still kept it a 4-possession game. You let her go instead of fouling her, but we'll send Belknap to the line. She'll shoot a pair. Best she can do is keep it a 4-possession game if she makes them both. She gets the first one to go. It's now an 11-point game at 49-38, so with 34 seconds left. That took 10 seconds off the board, and they're still down by 4 possessions. Makes them both. It's Bears ball. Offense, defense, Belknap and Foster come out. Crouch and Bastion check in. Bears ball baseline. Bears 10-point lead, 34.8 seconds left. Just a heads up, if the Bears do hold on to this in the last 34 seconds. Timeout taken by Coach Wells. It's the 30, so we'll keep it here. I'm going to turn it over to the voiceless wonder that is Lisa to do the post-game stats.
Good luck. I don't know what I've got.
Because I've got to go down on the court and award the trophy and the medals to the two teams as the Marsh Valley Eagles, barring a miraculous comeback, down by 10 with 34 seconds left, advance to the state play-in game next Saturday, 1 o'clock in Twin Falls against the third-place team from 3rd District. That'll be either Coe Valley Christian or McCall Donnelly are the two that would be the favorites to be there, as Fruitland and Weiser are playing for the championship and will have both already secured their spot in the state tournament. Bear Lake Bears, with a win here in the last 34 seconds, will advance to the state tournament next Saturday up in Nampa as Bastion fouls Bamey. About a second and a half came off the clock, so Bamey will go back to the foul line and shoots 3 out of 4 in the last 2 possessions from there. It's a 10-point game. She can push it back to 11 or even 12 if she makes them both. With 33 seconds left. The foul game not doing any good right now for the Eagles as Bamey's making them, and they're not getting the threes on the other end that they need if they're going to come back. The 3-point shooters do come back in, Foster and Belknap. Bamey will have one more. 50-39 is the score. And Bamey makes it, so it's 51-39, a 12-point game. Belknap quickly up ahead to Campbell. Campbell cross court to Lunt into the corner. Foster drives, kicks. Campbell 3 on the way, no good. Rebound to Humphreys, and Humphreys is going to be fouled. So Humphreys will go to the line. Bears up by 12 with 19 seconds left. I would say the miracle's not going to happen at this point, as Humphreys has a chance to make it a 5-possession game with 19 seconds left. Abby Humphreys to the line to shoot 2, sorry. The Bears up by 12 is what I meant to say. On the Bear Lake Memorial Healthcare scoreboard, Humphreys' foul shot is good. Pelto will check in for Bamey. Ken Wells is going to let his seniors finish their final game on the court together, as also at the table is Romerell. If Humphreys makes this foul shot, Romer will check in, and the Bears will finish. And she does. The Bears, the seniors, these 5 seniors that have had so much success, will finish their career at Bear Lake High School on the court together, up by 14 now, which is 19.3 seconds left. Campbell will bring it in the front court up top, and the 3-pointer on the way, no good. And rebound to Crockett. I don't think they'll foul anymore, nope. Campbell does foul Pelto. She wasn't trying to. She was trying to get the steal. Pelto just stepped in front of her. That's Campbell's 4th, and we'll send Pelto to the line. The final score is going to be a little bit more lopsided than the game was. It was about an 8 to 10-point game most of the night. The Bears pulled away thanks to their foul shots, up by 14, 15 now at 54-39 with 8 seconds left. So the final score is going to be a little bit more lopsided than the game was. Nice fight tonight from the Eagles, but the Bears will be district champions as Lunt gets the rebound. And 5 seconds left. Campbell back to Belknap. Belknap for three. No good. That's it. That's the ball game. Bears win it by 15, 54-39. The Bear Lake Bears, your district champions. Congratulations to the Marsh Valley Eagles. They advanced to the state playing game in Twin Falls on Saturday. Let's take a 2-minute break. Lisa, catch your breath, and she'll be back with the stats right after this on the SVI Sports Network.
Nice job, Martin. Looking good. Oh, it's the funny car guy.
Hey, you got Napa know-how too, huh?
Yep.
Well, Martin does go 200 miles an hour.
Ron breaks 304 seconds.
Yeah, in a straight line. That's real hard.
You drive in a circle.
You don't even steer.
Look at me.
Hey, you
I
two.
turn left.
Don't make me go get my can.
Your can's old.
Quiet! Matlock's on!
That's Daryl's can.
Boogity, boogity!
At Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine, it's not only about mining phosphate for production of crop nutrients that support western U.S. farmers and ranchers. It's about supporting our employees, neighbors, and local communities and their families. From providing quality competitive jobs to being an active partner in our local communities. Simplot Smoky Canyon Mine. Passion for people and supporting local families by bringing Earth's resources to life.
Bear Lake Sports are presented by Gary H. Tusher CPA, bookkeeping, tax returns, and payroll. Mountain Valley Dental, creating healthy smiles for Bear Lake and beyond. Leonard Distributing, proud to support the Bears. Flying S Title and Escrow, whatever it takes. Southeast Idaho Steel, locally produced steel sides and fixtures. Sampson's Island Grill at 253 South 4th Street in Montpelier. And Fast and Friendly Car Wash, new ownership, new equipment, and new name.
Bear Lake Dental in Montpelier is where kindness and dentistry meet. Our friendly, talented team have years of experience in providing compassionate service and high-quality dental care. Dr. Micah Himmerick, Dr. Monty Weston, and a full staff of dental experts are here to help you create a new smile. Visit Bear Lake Dental at 215 South 4th Street in Montpelier. Online at bearlakedental.com or give us a call at 208-847-0153. Bear Lake Dental, creating happy, beautiful smiles.
You're watching live coverage of Bear Lake Bears basketball on the SVI Sports Network. Here's Jared and Lisa.
All right. In the middle of medal presentations, and Coach Baker, down on the court, awarding her team the medals. And congratulations to the Marsh Valley Eagles. They finished second in the district. They will go on to play the winner of the third district. The third place team from the third district on Saturday for a play-in game. These Marsh Valley Eagles gave the Bears everything they wanted and more tonight, and a great effort by them. All right, announcing their team tonight. I'm just going to do the varsity because that's all I really have numbers and names for. I apologize for that. But 0, Isabella Bastian. She's just a sophomore. She'll be back again next year. A junior, number 30, Paisley Crouch. Number 12, Ellie Lunt is a junior. Number 24, Zaylee Merslock, another junior. Number 11, Olivia Campbell. She's a senior. Senior Madison Foster wearing number 2. Number 10, Taisley Belknap, also a senior. Number 20, Mackie Roche, a senior. And number 22, Valerie Evans, a senior. And again, congratulations to the Marsh Valley Eagles. They finished second in the district, and they will have a chance to play for their state berth on Saturday. We wish them all of the luck. And hope they go up and get that win and are able to go up to state. All right, for the Bear Lake Bears, they are winning. They are the winners of the district championship for 4A, District 5, and the seniors accepting the trophy there. Coach Ken Wells will introduce his team. Again, congratulating the Eagles and Coach Baker. Like I said, they gave Bear Lake everything they wanted and more tonight, and we expect them, not just from the projections, but from the growth that we've seen from them over the year. We expect them to go up and get that win on Saturday in Twin Falls, and we expect to see them at the state tournament on Saturday. Oh, thank goodness, Jared is back. We're going to let him. Announce the Bear Lake team. I did the best I could, and I apologize to poor Marsh Valley crowd who had to
apologize.
listen.
No, I agree. You know what? While Coach Ken Wells is talking, I just want to congratulate Marsh Valley. This is a fantastic team. We've been watching these girls play, these seniors, for as long as, for the last 4 years. And Olivia Campbell, fun to watch. Taisley Belknap, just fantastic. Madison
Looking forward
Foster.
to our conversations with Olivia over the center field fence.
Yeah, I hope she's back in center field in softball because she was
such
fun
a
last year.
cute girl.
All right, so congratulations. And Marsh Valley will be favored in that game.
Yeah, big.
Regardless of who they play, they will be favored. They're the number 4 team in the state.
Yep.
So Bear Lake Bears coming out to receive their medals. Macy Skinner, just a freshman. She got some minutes the other night. In the first game, McKinley Humphreys, Ellie Romrell. Those 3 are all freshmen playing up. And Paisley Lloyd, now a sophomore. Avery Hunter, just a sophomore. Avery, one of the rotation players, but just a sophomore. She's come a long ways this year. London Lufkin, she is a junior. Brindley Walker, also a junior. She had some critical minutes tonight. Brooke Bamey, the junior point guard, and she controls the floor. Fun to watch her out there.
Yeah.
Abby Humphreys came a long way this year, played JV last year, and became a very important role player. And then Holly Wells. And now the 3-time defending district champions. These seniors have played, most of these 4, 5 have played for 3 years in a row, district champions. You got Cambria Romrell, Desiree Allman, who played on a bum ankle tonight, Cortland Skinner, who's playing sick. I didn't want to say it pregame, but Cortland was sick at school all day today, and she played through that. Boston Pelto and Peyton Crockett. Peyton had a fantastic night tonight. I don't know if you talked stats at all yet, Lisa, but
I have not.
What a fantastic night for the Bear Lake Bears defensively, holding the Eagles to just 39 points. Again, shout out to the Eagles for their fantastic night.
Yeah.
And stats, do you want to do them or do you want me to?
I'll give it my best shot.
As the Bears cut down the net, Lisa will give you the stats, starting with the Marsh Valley Eagles.
Belknap finished with 16, followed by 8 for Foster. I'm just going to let you. I can't even stand to listen to myself.
8 for Foster. The Bears did a good job defensively on her in the second half. She still finished 66%, 2 out of 3 from 3, and 3 out of 5 overall on the night. So good night for her. And Campbell had 6, most of those coming in the second half. Excuse me, I've got the cough now too. Merslock with 4. That's where the Bears did their job tonight defensively. Merslock, statistically, from the stats that I've seen, is Marsh Valley's leading scorer on the season. The Bears held her in check tonight, only allowed 4 points for her. Crouch had 3, Bastion had a pair, and that's it. That's their 39 points. Eagles scored 10 in the first, 12 in the second, 7 is all in the third, and then 10 again in the fourth. So the key to the game, the difference in the game tonight was the scoring drought. The Eagles took the lead at 22-21, and the Bears scored the next 10 points, took the lead to end the second quarter and in the beginning of the third quarter, and pulled away for the win. And then the fourth quarter, when the Eagles turned to the foul game to try to stop the clock and get back in it, it just didn't work. And so the final score, a little bit more lopsided than it actually was, a 15-point win, 54-39. 30 rebounds on the night, 10 offensive rebounds. I said that was one of the keys to the second half for the Bears. They only allowed 4 second-chance rebounds in the second half, so a little bit better. Turnovers, they had 8. They had 8 still, so pretty even there for the Marsh Valley Eagles. Leading rebounder on the night was Crouch for them. Merslock pulled down 5. Crouch had 6. So for the Bear Lake Bears on the other side of things, Wells was the leading scorer with 16. She was 60% on the night, 6 out of 10, 4 out of 7 from the foul line. That's how she gets her 16 points. Alleman, 10 points on the night. You know what? I'm really leaning towards her maybe as being the steal man of the game for 2 reasons. First of all, second leading scorer. But secondly, she did it on a bum ankle. If you watched the game against Marsh Valley last week, Alleman sprained her ankle pretty bad. She's been nursing it all week, and she comes out tonight, scores 10. Skinner had 5, Bamey had 5, including those 5 foul shots at the end. She was 5 out of 6 at the end of the game when they turned to the foul game, and that's what put it away for the Bears. Humphreys had 2, and they were both foul shots. She didn't take a shot from the field. She scored both her points from the foul line. Humphreys, you had both Humphreys in here. So 5. So Humphreys had 5. She had 5. She was 3 out of 4 from the foul line and 1 out of 3 from the field.
What can you expect?
Pelto had 1 out of 2 from the foul line. Hunter had 4. Crockett had 8. And Crockett had a big night. She's also a great candidate for the steal player of the game because her all-around game. She had 8 points, but she also had 3 assists, 3 blocks, and 3 steals, and 5 rebounds. A very complete game. Wells also with 3 blocks and 2 assists and 2 steals. Those 2 on the interior. We talked about how Merzlock was held to just 4 points. It was Peyton Crockett and Hallie Wells that did that tonight with some help from their buddies. But what a game by those 2 inside defensively. Bears ended up with 40 rebounds, 15 offensive rebounds. So the second half, Bears took care of the boards, and that was the difference in the game. Bears ended with 10 steals, 16 turnovers. So the Bears' ball security was an issue tonight as the Marsh Valley Eagles came to play. They put up a great fight. They showed why they're the number 4 team in the state. They showed why they are the favorite to be at the state tournament as Peyton Crockett finishes off cutting down the net. And the Bear Lake Bears, 3-time defending district champions. Their third one of the 3 in a row, the first one, I should say, of the 3 in a row, was when we were still 2A and then won the state championship. Last year, the Bears went on to state, finished second behind the Sugar Salem Diggers. And this year, the Bears win the district title again and are headed back to state with a chance to maybe take on Sugar Salem in a rematch. Looks like first game for the Bears will probably be Filer. First game for the Eagles, if they make it there, is probably Fruitland, which they'll be. I'm telling you, if you're Eagles fans and you're still listening, the Eagles are not only favored on Saturday, they would be favored in that first round at state. Not by a lot at the first round at state, but they would still be favored.
Yep.
So good luck to them. They easily could be facing the Sugar Salem Diggers a week from Friday in the second round of the state tournament. I would not be surprised at all, so good luck. Now, there's obviously some things that could happen that could change that seeding. But good luck to the Bear Lake Bears and the Marsh Valley Eagles as they head off to the state tournament now. The Eagles have a play-in game before then. The Bears will next play, unless there's something shocking, the Bears will next play as the number 2 seed in the state tournament on Thursday night, the 19th. Thursday the 19th at 7 p.m. from Skyview High School. We'll bring that game to you live on the radio only. We're not even allowed to live stream the audio. It's a radio-only broadcast. The Bear Lake Bears versus probably Filer. That's not official yet, but probably Filer next Thursday night, a week from Thursday, I should say, the 19th, Skyview High School. Our next broadcast is from this gym tomorrow night as the Bear Lake Bears boys team hosts the American Falls Beavers, as you can see with the black lights on, the team out there to celebrate with the 6th man. And what a fantastic season for the Bear Lake girls. This is our final video broadcast for the girls season, but we'll be bringing you a couple more boys games and more, at least 2 more games as the Bears earn their trip to the state tournament tonight with their 3rd straight district title. So for Steeton back in the studio in Star Valley, pushing all the buttons, making us look good. For Willow out of the radio station, bringing you the radio version. Our awesome cameraman, Ray Henry, and everybody else on the SVI Sports Network. This is
Lisa Hillier
and Jared Hillier saying